Hey everybody, this is Yana Collins and welcome back to Oz Living Hour here in Singapore. And joining me here is Henri Arslanian. And Henry, thank you so much for joining me. That was a very powerful, impactful speech that you got there.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me.
So I want to quickly touch upon Central Bank Digital Currencies, as you explained very well, the challenges as well as benefits. So talk to us about CBDCs.
Well, CBDCs are super interesting. It's probably one of the biggest developments we have right now in the field of crypto today, because if you think about it, that we have only two forms of central bank money. One of them is good old cash that we have. Second are the reserves that you and listeners hold at the reserve that your bank holds at the central bank. The money that you have in a bank is not central bank money. And the exciting thing is all of us today will have a chance to experience for the first time really the third form of central bank money, CBDCs, which is a digital currency issued by the central bank, but as part of the monetary base. And that's super exciting and gives also a lot of opportunities. For example, from a government perspective, we're able to actually have real-time live activity of what is happening in the economy. You can make money programmable. So, for example, give it to a community, but if they don't use it, they can pull it back. But also from a tax evasion perspective, allows us to combat tax evasion and corruption, a big priority for many countries, by using CBDCs. Of course, like anything else, there's downside as well. For example, there's a big debate between privacy and usability and what that means. And there's also other issues like how you ensure financial inclusion, where many people don't have digital wallets. But these are very exciting times. I think what we're seeing with CBDCs are a big development. Let's not forget, 9 out of 10 central banks are working on CBDC, so very exciting.
And now on to the metaverse. I think everybody of us has a different narrative about this concept. So could you talk to us about what the metaverse is all about?
Oh, metaverse, very, very exciting. Well, metaverse are ecosystems, a 3D ecosystem is what we can interact with each other like avatars, often not only centralized, but also decentralized ecosystems. And it's super interesting because metaverse ecosystems have existed for many years. Think about your average video game is a metaverse on its own. But now we're seeing really people be able to do so in corporate settings. Companies can actually create their offsites or their general meetings there, or even we can have it in different type of organizations. Like we're starting to be able to do this right in decentralized platforms, where actually people can interact on these metaverse communities that are decentralized. We're using NFTs, you're using DeFi, so and that's very, very exciting. We are right now in metaverse ecosystems where we were with the internet maybe 20 years ago, and I think there's a lot of exciting things to come.
And now talk to us about your book, which is the Book of Crypto. Why should we be excited about it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been teaching crypto in university now for a long time, and I want to create a book that people, let's say you want to read about crypto, learn it, have one thing that you can read that will be very helpful. And I believe we all have a moral duty to train and educate people on the future of money and future of finance. And I do this by many ways. I have many online courses, have a lot of content on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on YouTube, on multiple languages. But I want to write a book on it, and I'm very lucky. The book became a #1 year release globally. It became a global top 10 bestseller. And I think my goal is to be able to empower people. You don't need to believe in Bitcoin, but at least you have the moral duty to understand what it is and what it can provide. And I think that's very, very exciting.
Well, Henry, thank you so much. Your passion, your energy, your excitement is heard and felt and seen in this room. Thank you so much for joining me. Such a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.